Good morning, everyone. First of all, I'd like to thank you all for coming. It's such an awful day out there. Maybe some of your things were canceled anyway, so let's hope that you can make it up at another time. I'm going to be asking the board members who are here, I'd like you to know who your board members are. Some of them aren't here today, but I'm going to be asking some of them to come up, and I'm going to give you on a few of them some of the kind of like the bio of what made them become a school committee member. Very short things, but I hope just bear with me for a minute on this, okay? So first of all, I'd like to have Kathy Patinoid come up. Now, Kathy is our immediate past president, and I hope to say that she is one of my best friends in education. As far as what Kathy said, I gotta get this really right here. She was elected to the Coventry School Committee in 2002, serving as chairwoman since 2008. She taught high school biology for 2 years in Massachusetts before going to Brown University. She's worked at Brown University for the past 40 years. She is actually director of a department there. So, I mean, this is so impressive. She works in the multidisciplinary teaching laboratories, a core facility in the Division of Biology and Medicine, serving there as the director since 1999. Now, how Kathy got involved with education was she had been on PTA for 25 years, serving as local unit president, council president, and state president. So let's give Kathy a hand. Next is Maryann Roll, who is going to be our next president. I'd like just to give you a little bio on her. This is her 13th year in the Lincoln School Committee. She taught 7th and 8th grade for 5 years, and at the high school level for 4 years, American history, world culture, political science. She was also a PTA member and leader in my children's school and at the state and national board level. She says, I've never had an interest in running for political office until I decided to run for a seat on the Lincoln School Committee. Let's give Maryann a hand. Thank you. Michael, come on up. Michael Abreu. Michael's from Pawtucket. Michael, so nice to have you here today. Here's what Michael had to say. He's been on the Pawtucket School Committee for 7 years. He's in his 4th term. Apparently, what are you, 2-year terms there? Okay. I have had no connection to education prior to running for a seat on the Pawtucket School Committee. The Pawtucket School Committee is my first elected office. I plan on attending the RIASC annual meeting, and he's here. And so let's give a hand to Michael. Thank you. Fred, how about Fred coming up? Fred Barber from Portsmouth. Fred, let's see here. He's been on the Portsmouth School Committee now for 4.5 years, never had any prior political experience. As a favor to a tenured accounting professor, I taught accounting full-time at Roger Williams University for 1.5 years a few years ago. Although my regular full-time job is an executive recruiter, which I've been doing for 30+ years. Fred, thank you for coming. Now, a couple of the folks aren't here yet, so if we have time, I'll address those things later. I just have a few remarks to make. I hope that you could be patient with it. I am concerned a bit. I think there's kind of a storm that might be coming with funding formulas, the feds, and Mrs. Devos. And so my word on any of these things is quite simple. Never give up. Never give in. Stand up for public education. It's extremely important. The children are counting on us. The parents are counting on us. We need to be in the forefront of every discussion that has anything to do with money coming to us. Please do never sit back and assume that town and city councils are going to give you the money that you are requesting. It doesn't work that way, especially not anymore. I'd like to inform you of the National School Board Association. You may not be familiar with it if you're a relatively new school board member. The School Board Association represents all of us. The School Board Association in Washington is our office in Washington. You can get a wealth of information by going on their website. Now, there are some great stories happening in our districts. Let your towns and cities know about them. If you're out looking to get some additional funds, they want to bet on winners. They want winners. So you do so many things. I am so much in awe of the work that you do on a daily basis. Here you have jobs and everything that you're doing. You have children and family to take care of, and at the same time, you're taking care of thousands of children in your district. We are the leaders. We're the leaders of the future leaders of our country. This is so very, very important. We could never, ever have a better and more important job, no matter where in business or industry or in politics, than being on the school committee. And so again, I want to thank you for that. Your passion is my passion. You are all awesome in my eyes, and I'm so proud to be a partner in the commitment we have to provide the best education that we can give for the future of our children and our country. Thank you for coming today, and God bless you and your families.